Welcome back to another video. Today I'm talking about the next thing Boruto may or is possibly going into, and for me, I think we may adventure to see another universe in Boruto. Now this idea, at least the picture shown, of course I'm showing is Menma Uzumaki, who is from a different dimension or a different universe from a Naruto movie. I just don't remember the name. Drop the name in the comment section. Also, like if you ever seen that movie. Now, why do I say this? One, we already know that it is possible to travel in between dimensions with the Otsutsuki powers, with the Rinnegan, even Boruto does it, for real. Now, we also know where they play around with the time travel or seeing possible futures by means of Boruto's ability or Kashin Koji's ability. We've already seen that they can see wide varieties of possible futures and can't decide on a single one. So this lays the groundwork and the framework to have another universe being introduced. Now, hopefully it's not a cluster. For example, when Trunks was introduced, Jiren, Hit, or anything like that, we already knew that they were from a different universe because they're just completely different from the universe of their own. I think what they should do is like they did Minma. It's just their universe, but just flipped. I would like to really see that, where Boruto and Kawaki are flipped, where Naruto and Sasuke are flipped, where Sarada is flipped, Mitsuki is flipped. I would have just loved to see that universe. Of course, we get a taste of it with the Menma Uzumaki movie, but I would love to see a full-on deep dive within the arcs. Plus, it gives us more characters to introduce, us to. Now, I would like to say this, and it's a foregone warning that Kishimoto really likes to stick to focus on two characters just because it simplifies the story for him. If the name of the show is Boruto, and since it's two Blue Vortex and Boruto and another main character is Kawaki, forget about everyone else. That is what Kishimoto likes to do, or at least my experience at Naruto, because he will focus on two. Everyone else, move out the way. Right, you get a moment here, you get a moment here or there, but for real, we here for Naruto, Sasuke, and we here for Boruto and Kawaki. But also, we could see Boruto and Kawaki potentially travel to these different universes, as they have the ability within the Otsutsuki's abilities to travel between different dimensions. I would love to see that. Actually, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, since they have the framework for it. Now, this is how at least the con of it can come into play. If you were to make another universe within Naruto, right? Basically starting over with another universe and throwing in your crazy designs, crazy anything within that. One that expresses creative freedom within the creator itself. So hopefully we get to see that, at least in my opinion. But it would be a fun training and adventure arc. I would just, we've gone so far away of the aspect of ninjas in Naruto, so before anyone yells out or complain, or at least fan base wise says, oh, what if this show was supposed to be out about ninjas, there's a 9-tailed fox, there was a 10 tails, there was Kaguya making a truth seeking orb somehow. They had a kaiju fight in arc 3 within the Toad and the first and the one tails Shugaku, I think, was in that fight, if I'm not mistaken. So granted, are they smooth, are they silent? Yeah, but they don't really use ninja, like they use ninja loosely within Naruto, because they're supposed to be silent, quiet, but they was blowing bombs up within the show. So I'm just, very, very much anyone in the use of Naruto is actually a ninja. Maybe Jiraiya, because Jiraiya is really stealthy. And even Obito, before he reaches 10 tails, sort of like a true ninja. Other than that, no. Anyway, I would just like to see it. And of course, we could do this introduction by means of Menma Uzumaki. I barely remember the movie, but if I were to be correct, Menma is returned to the mother and returned to Minato and Kushina of that universe. Menma is. So I would love to see the jumping off point from that universe. So making that universe canon, just not the event of the movie canon. But that's just me, where Boruto and Kawaki can jump in, visit Minato, and learn more about the Flying Raijin, because that Minato would know it. Menma and that version of the Nine Tails, would love to see it. of course, and not in like in a Koto Matsukami dream, just seeing what their universe could have been like if it wasn't for all the problems. And, seeing the Akatsuki. So you get to reintroduce all these characters that would mean nothing in Boruto. But you get to reintroduce the Akatsuki as good guys, where everyone would just fall right back in love with Boruto. The fan service would go up. We would have nostalgia for at least a month or two within seeing Itachi, Obito, Kisame, Pain, Nagato, Jiraiya. You would see all these characters again, just in a different aspect in this different universe. Now, I only say this because we have the framework of dimension hopping, time traveling, possible futures. It is very possible that they go in this aspect and at least peek into it and see the fan reception of it. Of course, they may not even go this direction because, well, it would make no sense to, because they would have to, because they probably are going to focus more on Boruto and Kawaki. So I know that, but it was just a fun idea for me. Other than that, they could, of course, adventure to the Otsutsuki homeworld or give us more backstory to the Otsutsuki. But to be fair, they may just leave the Otsutsuki as a mystery until the very end of Boruto, in my opinion. So like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.